Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Asad Yaqub here, and in this video I'm going to give you some tips and techniques to deal with your academic IELTS reading test. I know academic IELTS reading is already challenging. You have to face so many things like 3 lengthy passages, 1 hour time, 40 questions. Some questions and answers are in order, some questions and answers are not in order. So there is a lot of hassle and difficulty. So in this video, in a straightforward manner, I'm going to tell you how to overcome all the hurdles and how to finish your academic IELTS reading in 50 or less than 50 minutes and 10 minutes to enjoy, to look around. All right. Now, let me tell you. As far as IELTS reading is concerned, academic reading part 1, there are 3 lengthy passages by the way, and each passage contains around 1000 words. 3 passages means 3000 words, 3 passages mean 3000 words, and 40 questions and 1 hour time. Now, whenever you start your reading, it's a good idea to read the title of the passage, whatever the title is. For example, title is Global Warming in Antarctic, or global warming in Australia, or anything like that. So you need to read the title and you need to make up your mind that, okay, it's going to be like this. And I advise you, if you have plenty of time and you are serious IELTS candidate, I want you to comment this video and let me know that you are a serious IELTS candidate. Serious is the one who can do anything to get desired band in IELTS. So if you are serious IELTS candidate, you should just search the titles of the passages from reading on YouTube and watch documentaries. And I'm 100% sure that every title that you have in IELTS reading passage, there is a documentary on YouTube. You can watch the documentary and you can develop understanding of such global issues. Okay, marine life. Then they talk about biodiversity. There are different things. So if you watch at least 10 to 20 documentaries on YouTube, for example, I read an article about zebra population in Botswana. And then I went to YouTube and I wrote there Botswana zebra population, and I found so many documentaries about zebra population in Botswana. So whatever I read, I saw in front of me. So this is how you can develop your good understanding. Second, you should know that there are 3 passages. With passage 1, most important questions are true, false, not given, sentence completion mainly. And if the test is a bit tricky, then there can be which paragraph contains the following information and other question types. Okay. Now, very important, if the passage is labeled, what is labeling? A, paragraph B, paragraph C. This is what we call labeling. If the passage is labeled, there can be type B questions. And type B questions are which paragraph contains the following information. And along with that, we have another question type. We call it list of headings. So when the passage is labeled, there may be 2 type B questions. The simplest question type is 1 word and or a number or sentence completion. So whenever you start any passage, any section of your IELTS reading, start with 1 word only. Why? Because questions and answers are in order. Once you have found one answer, read on, you will find next answer, then on you will find next answer, and all that. So it is not that difficult. Now in part 1, mostly they give you 2 question types, and this is related to your time management as well. Let me tell you, your goal is to answer 40 questions from 3 passages. Your goal is not to read all 3 passages all together one by one. Okay, so you need to actually achieve your goal by answering 40 questions in 40 minutes. And for that, I would advise you not to read everything. What you have to do, first you need to scan the passage for the right part of the passage where there is that relevant information. And how will you reach there? In order to reach there, when you read a question, in IELTS reading, every question leaves a clue. And it is for you to find that clue. Once you know that this is the clue, now you look for relevant information. And when you are looking, you are searching, you are scanning, your eyes are scanning. And when you are scanning, you are not reading. The problem starts when you read everything. Now, for example, if the answer is in the third paragraph of the passage, and in order to reach third paragraph, you read paragraph 1, you read paragraph 2, and then you reach paragraph 3, it will take a lot of time and you will not be able to manage your time. You need to scan. Now I'm scanning, and then I realize, yes, answer is in the third paragraph. Answer is in the fourth paragraph. Okay, so scanning is going to help you. We have questions like type A and type B. Type A questions are where questions and answers are in order, and type B where they are not in order. So true, false, not given, and sentence completion, these two question types are very common in reading part 1, and both are type A. Type A means questions and answers are in order, so you can easily find the answers without any problem. Okay, so in order to manage your time, do not read everything, read less, scan more. When you reach the part of the paragraph where there is the answer, then you can read carefully. Then you have to read everything. Then you have to read the details, not before that. Okay. Now, there are two types of reading. One is skim reading. One is careful reading. For example, you have to deal with very important question type in IELTS reading, and that is called which paragraph contains the following information. For this question type, you need to scan the whole passage. You can keep the question in mind. Now scan the whole passage, and this question type should be attended at the end of the passage, not at the end of the questions. Okay, and one more important tip. Sometimes when they give you the set of questions, what is set of questions? That there are 13 questions with one passage. Okay, and the arrangement of questions. Now, it is not important that you need to attend all the questions in the same arrangement they have given you. For example, questions 1 to 5, which paragraph contains the following information? Questions 6 to 9, true, false, not given. Questions 10 to 13 or 10 to 14, sentence completion. Start with sentence completion. That is the last set of questions. Then you can do true, false, not given. And once you are familiar with the passage, my advice to all of you is that you need to do which paragraph contains the following information as the last questions of that passage. Okay, so once you do them last, you will be aware of the whole passage. You will already know where what is, and you can find your answers without any problem. Whenever I solve IELTS reading tests, I leave which paragraph contains the following information for the end, and when I reach that question type, 2 to 3 questions I answer without even reading the passage, because I've read that already while solving the other questions. Okay, so like this you can do for part 2. Again, you need to decide your own arrangement according to the questions. For example, sentence completion first, true, false, not given next, multiple choice and type A questions should be attended first or should be attempted first, and type B questions should be attempted last. Manage your time. Try to do part 1 in maximum 12 to 14 minutes, and you can do that as well because answers are in order. They are systematically in order. You can easily find the answers and all that. Manage your time. Okay, practice. And again, you know this technique that you should watch some documentaries. Okay, if you, for example, you solve one reading test, you check your answers are like 20 answers are correct, 20 answers are wrong. Now just type the titles of those articles, those passages in YouTube, and watch a 10-minute documentary, 15-minute documentary, so that you develop good understanding of such type of issues, and then you will have no problem in academic IELTS reading. Thank you so much, guys. I have developed a crash course on academic reading. So if you are interested, you just want to improve your reading, you can contact me and I'll give you details about that reading crash course. I also teach IELTS online all over the world, and in campus in Lahore, Pakistan, we offer study visa consultancy, we offer test booking, IELTS test booking, we have study plans, we have wonderful book on IELTS writing as well as IELTS speaking. So if you want to get any of these things, you can contact us on WhatsApp and I'll give you all the details. Asad Yaqub wholeheartedly wishes you best of luck. Take care. Allah Hafiz.